I spontaneously booked this trip to Colorado last week. I should probably be at work, but my boss is so fucking cool. And my job is awesome, actually, with the benefits that they give. So I'm free to explore and live my life, which I am super grateful for, to the universe, to my boss. I'm going to shout him out, you know. I won't say his name just in case, for when these blow up. Little manifestation there for myself, you know. So, long story short, I get this guidance to just book this trip. Well, actually, I get a notification from Expedia that's like, here, flight's less than $200. So I was like, oh, fuck it. And I looked this up, and there's one to Denver, and it's $420. So I was like, all right, I love smoking weed, you know. I love mother cannabis. And so I booked the flight, got into Denver, and before I got here, of course, I texted Jose, who's my friend that I met at the paint store. Um, and I asked him, I was like, hey, you know, could you hang out at all this week? I'm going to be there. And he was like, yeah, of course. And long story short, he moved here because he had always wanted to, and he made the decision himself, and he came to the conclusion himself. But he got some guidance from the mushroom, and I brought him to the mushroom ceremony. I connected him with the person who runs the mushroom ceremonies, and then he took himself to Arizona, and he did the work, and he showed up, and he followed through on the process, and he made the necessary change in his life that he wanted to see. And now here we are up in the fucking mountains near Boulder, Colorado. I'm staying at a hostel. I had a movie night last night with a bunch of cool ass people that were total strangers to me. But I was in there being myself, loving life, and just genuinely living like a dream come true, like a high vibration, joy, freedom. Like I can do whatever I want. We smoked a bunch of weed together. We had a movie night. Then today I get up, I just did whatever came to me. I got up, I went, got coffee, and then I got some breakfast, and then I meditated for a while, and then I went and got some lunch, and then I took a nap, and then Jose came and picked me up, and now here we are in this most beautiful of places, and I am incredibly grateful. And I would not be here without this process of manifestation, this highest organizing principle that knows what I want better than I do, because I didn't know I wanted this. I booked this trip last minute on a complete whim, without planning it at all, without having written it down or manifested it. We talked about it actually in conversation once, but he was the one who dreamed of living in Colorado. And I came here, and coincidentally also, psychedelics are legal here, which means that I'm free to explore that part of myself in a professional setting, in a real, tangible way in this environment. And I do believe that mobility is kind of a crucial aspect of this new sort of society that we're building. And it's a low attachment, high sovereignty lifestyle, high freedom. So you can go anywhere, you can do anything you want, but you have to accept a little bit of discomfort. You might not always have like air conditioning. You might have to dig a hole and shit in it, but you can get barefoot and ground with the earth, man, and you can eat fucking clean. And I'm telling you right now, once you start living this way, dude, it's easy. This is how we're supposed to live. Our bodies are pieces of technology, incredible technology, that are designed to function like this. And the fact is that our society teaches us the opposite, teaches us that material reality is like ultimate and spirit is bullshit. But that is upside down and topsy-turvy, dude. Like, spirit comes first. Even Plato said that. Like, Plato believed the Platonic realm of ideas was primary. It's like Plato's allegory of the cave is a story about three guys, and they sit in this cave and they're chained up. And they're looking at the cave wall, and there's shadows dancing on this cave wall. Someone's like making shadow puppets on the wall behind these three guys, but they don't know that. And one of the three guys escapes and goes out into the real world and sees how beautiful and amazing and incredible and wonderful it is. And he comes back to tell the other people about it, and they all like laugh at him and mock him. And they're like, you're fucking stupid. You don't know what you're talking about. Like, that's crazy. But this guy has seen the way reality really functions and the way things really are. And then he goes back, and those two will gaslight him into thinking that that's not the real reality. So the only real choice for the person who has seen that is not to try to convince the people who are in their chains and want to stay there to come. It's their job to inspire those who want to leave. right? The people who get that flicker of recognition to come with us right now, to join this movement, to come and do something about this, a collective movement, right? That's why if you look in my bio, I'm saying trust your intuition. Don't take my word for anything. I'm just a guy, but I followed this process and it's led me to some incredible fucking things. So I'm trying to tell other people about it because it's made me really happy. And I'm telling you because I'm like, I think if we came together, we could really cover each other's asses on certain things. Like, I have a ton of weaknesses. You, I'm sure, have weaknesses, right? Like, we need to help each other out, dude. Like, we're good at different things. We have different things that we're supposed to be doing purpose-wise, and it comes from our heart. It comes from a connection to nature and God and, like, what we love to do with our time and what fills our soul and what fills other people's soul, what makes them feel good, you know, acts of kindness. And it's literally just, it's a process that you engage with, where you just try and find out what's true. Like I say earlier, I was an atheist before I smoked DMT. And then after I smoked DMT, I wasn't an atheist anymore. But I wasn't just going to believe in some religion because they said it was true, right? Like, that's not what anybody should be doing. You should be always testing. The truth loves to be tested, dude. The truth loves to be tested, and it can handle it. Like, you will test the truth and you won't like the truth sometimes. It'll blow your fucking mind, you know, death by astonishment, but you will see it. Like, you will see the fucking truth. And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Like, I might be in the nascent beginning, early stages of my journey here, and I'm just now making these videos and they're not getting a lot of views yet, but I can feel that I've tapped into something, man. A future where we organize collectively and we control a flow of resources that we all contribute to collectively. We all have our own, like, clean water sources, like off-grid, solar, right? We start to grow food without pesticides, start using, like, wild gardens and crop rotation methods that have been used by a bunch of people on small family farms to make tons and tons and tons of money and produce tons more crops than they're producing at the factory farms right now. And that's the other thing too. The food we eat and the way we produce it is incredibly unethical and evil. And that every 30 days, your body regenerates its cells. Okay. So the food you eat literally becomes you. You are becoming what you're eating. And if you keep eating this fucking garbage poison shit, you're going to keep feeling like garbage poison shit. And on that note, guys, I love you so much, but my friend and his wife are super fucking cool. We're going to smoke some weed, listen to some reggae. I'm going to go to a mushroom shop and buy some mushrooms. And, yeah, then I'm going to sit in the hot tub later while I'm tripping and smoke some more because, you know, I was going to say my life is dope and I do dope shit, but I don't really know if I want to endorse the person who that quote is attributed to. However, I get separate the art from the artist. Baby bathwater. No, probably not. No, never mind. Forget I said that. I love you guys so much. Mwah. Thank you for staying. And remember, just connect to whatever that is for you, please. All right. I might call it God. I might call it Christ consciousness, but it's none of those and all of those. So, whew.